Alright, so today's Twid Day. We're going to go over this tweet first before we go over the Twid, just because they released this. We know that recent changes at Bungie have created uncertainty surrounding the future of Destiny. Rest assured, we remain committed to Destiny, to supporting our community with transparency and delivering regular updates about the game. We will be talking with you all about the future of Destiny and plans for our next multi-year journey soon. Once we plant a flag on that date, we will let you all know. Thank you for patience, and we'll see you again soon. Okay, so there was some info leaked. I don't know if it was leaked or released by Sony or whatever, but basically Sony has now told Destiny you're only focusing on two things and two things only, nothing else. No more background stuff, nothing. That's why Gummy Bears has gone over to another studio. Well, it's Bungie employee studio, but it's not Bungie now. It's a separate studio, and they'll be working on Gummy Bears. Bungie's job is purely Destiny and Marathon and nothing else from now on. Which means, you think that means it's a good thing, but this is Bungie, so who the fuck knows? We haven't really got transparency because we got all these leaks that are accurate leaks. We know that because we got confirmation from people that work at Bungie and people that don't anymore, confirming, yeah, this is the future. So, Bungie now has one of two options. Either to try to convince the community it's a genius idea to do these 2 seasons a year thing, total, one DLC and then one season, or actually get the butts off the ground and allow for good shit to happen so that way we can keep up our system. I don't think we need to go back to the 4-season system. I think the 3-season system's fine. We got the big DLC, we got 3 extra seasons. I think that's an okay system. Personally, I think it's a lot better. It allows them to work more on stuff and more time on stuff, and I agree with that. That's a good concept. Here's the problem, though. They don't give us good shit, they give us shit. So, yeah. And they haven't been transparent at all because they're not admitting that's what's happening, nor are they talking about what they plan to do. So I'm hoping they're just going to change that. That's why they're being quiet. They're like, okay, we need to talk to people, see if we can change these plans to be better because we realize the community ain't going to fucking stick around. Because a lot of people have left and a lot of people are still leaving. The numbers have dropped hugely decreased. Anyways, let's get into the Twid. Just had to point that out and do a little rage about it real quick. I'm sorry, but Bungie's fucking their game up and they need to get over it. Alright, so Solstice stuff, nothing really super important. In my opinion, the Solstice stuff's kind of eh. I think the armor's kind of shit. The Titan one looks pretty cool with the red on it, but when it's based like this, I don't really care for the glows. I don't really like this armor set at all, truthfully. Bungie's disappointing, which is my opinion. You can like it, nothing wrong with that, I just don't like it. The new bow is kind of cool. I do like how you can get the overshield thing and then the volatile thing on it for PvE. PvP, I feel like it's a gimmick. It's not really useful. There's better bows. Why would I waste my time with this one, in my opinion? But PvE, I think it's pretty cool. It's a gimmick as well, technically, but it's a fun gimmick, so I'm okay with it. I'm glad they've had Volt Shots, Incandescent, and Volatile now to bows. Hallelujah, it took them forever, but they finally did it. We've got a new Memento, which it does kind of look cool. It's just not my color scheme, but I do think it is pretty nice. I do like the ball it is, though. It's a little ball. That's kind of cool. The little ball looks pretty. I'll give you that. It looks like a little, there's a word for it. I forget. It's a science thing. Fuck. I can't think of the name. Reminds me of one of those balls, though. I can't remember. Anyways, I just talk about all the, tuning that we already know about. This is literally the Tuesday, patch notes. I don't know why they decided to put all of them in the thing, but yeah. Bungie for you, I guess. Weird. A lot of stuff. Upcoming changes, though, which I will read. As we mentioned, we're working on some updates for episode Remnant. We wanted to give you a small preview of some things we were excited to ship with that update. If you don't know what Revenant is the second update, which is going to be vampire-themed, sort of. At least, not really vampire-themed, I figure in the way you think, like vampire everywhere. It's going to be more like dark and gloomy and castles and hidden and stuff, but it'll be their castles, the Scorn's castles are their ships, so it'd be like dark ships and stuff, which would be really cool. Hopefully the armor looks sick, and hopefully the weapons look sick. Because I'm all down for horror theme and stuff, so hopefully the mission's actually scary. Woo! Spooky! Anyways. Buffing underperforming subfamilies like adaptive submachine guns. Yes, finally, adaptives are so shit. They're such a good. They have some crazy stats, but their range is so shit sometimes. I swear. The stats look good, but they suck, and sometimes they look like shit and they're good. I don't know. They're all fucked up. Rapid heavy fire grenade launchers makes sense. They get above. Greatly increasing shotgun range in PvE. I have a feeling this will accidentally affect PvP day one of the update. I'm pretty sure of it. This will be funny. I'm willing to bet shotguns are gonna map like 200 meters or some dumb shit PvP for a day or two. So dumb. Buffs to numerous underutilized. Wow, my English is horrible again today. Let's go. Exotic weapons. Huckleberry. Okay, Huckleberry doesn't need anything. I don't know what they're smoking, okay? Huckleberry is used like crazy in PvP and PvE. It is semi-rare, but dude, there are a lot of people using it. I run into it every week at least once or twice, which doesn't sound like much, but there's plenty of guns I never see, but once in like a month or once a season, like, so that's pretty damn common. Once or twice a week is pretty damn common. I've used it even. Huckleberry's a fucking monster in PvP, dude. I don't think they should change it at all. I think they should leave it be because it's a monster. Especially when you get it racked up on its ability, it just shreds. It's scary. Chaperone, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do to that. I mean, hello. It's already the best slug in the game by a mile, so I don't know why people don't use it, honestly, because it's literally better than every other slug in the game by a mile. Its perk literally is cracked. So I don't know why the fuck that is. Bad Juju, I agree with. Even though Bad Juju is useful and stuff, it needs a damage buff, just like every other lightweight frame pulse. They need, I think it's a 2-point precision damage buff, and then like a 4-point body shot damage buff. And it would actually balance it out where you still don't have to hit all 3 crits. The only lightweight that's good is Outbreak. The rest of them are fucking trash. Like, there's some fun ones, and there's that one that is actually decent because it's Headseeker. But you have to have Headseeker to make it decent. Whereas every other pulse in the game is cracked on its own, and then any perk you put on it makes it even more cracked. Why the fuck Bungie is that? Like, come on. Extras. If this is the grenade launcher, right? Why the fuck are they trying to buff it? I mean, in PvE, give it chain reaction. That'd be cool. But PvP, make sure it doesn't do something crazy. It's literally infinite ammo. Let's not make it broken. Prospector, yeah, the thing he's above. The thing's a joke. And extended perks, Iron Banner, specific perks, Slideways, Ally Mag, Master of Arms, etc. Alright, that's good. I mean, Master of Arms is getting a buff, thankfully, because Master of Arms is kind of shit right now. I mean, it's a fun perk, but it needs a buff. Something needs to happen to it. A significant weapon mod rework for the addition of 10 plus new mods. These are weapon mods. I don't know. I believe these will be on the weapons themselves, not like armor weapon mods, like actual weapon mods that go on like backup mag and all that, and how we used to have boss pack and stuff. So that's kind of cool. That is really kind of cool. Because that would allow more combinations. I'm hoping these mods will actually allow you to create things like, oh, I don't know, let's say you got a strand hand cannon, you can put threadlings on the mod. It allows you to create threadlings with it. And then you can run like a damage perk on it, or something else, add clearing perk of some sort, and then also create threadlings. I don't know if that will happen, but I think that'd be kind of cool, as all the elements got their unique elemental buff thing, and that way you can run other perks with it and run that on top of it as a mod. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool, so you can run damage and perks for clearing ads and stuff. Just saying, that'd be a cool idea, Bungie. You should definitely go with it. Armor stuff, we're not going to run all of it until we get to the bottom. Right here. Upcoming changes, that's everything we have for this update. There is plenty of things coming down the pipeline soon from the armor team, so get ready to dust off some items in your vaults in the next episode. Woo! Updates to some underperforming perks on the exact class items, particularly for Titans. Sorry, my nose is all fucked up. Titans? Exact class items? I don't know. The Hunter ones are kind of shit. They are shit. Like, there's only a couple that are decent, the rest are really shit, in my opinion. There's no PvP ones, which I think there needs to be PvP and PvE ones on all of them. And technically speaking, there are PvP ones for the Titan and the Warlock that are really cracked, but the Hunter got the shit ones for PvP. And they're not even that good because Wormhouse got nuked to shit, so. And yeah, Double Dodge is cool, and fucking, what's the other one? Whatever the other one is cool, but I still don't think it's good enough. Just my opinion. Blight Ranger. Buffs and reworks for underused exotic armor piece of Blight Ranger. Dude, Blight Ranger's underused, but holy shit, I'm telling you, that helmet is the most broken fucking thing in the game. And if they make it any better, or make it used with the other supers, that thing's gonna be a monster. It's scary as hell. Mask of the Quiet One. It's trash, so if they make it good, I guess. But Skull of Dire Makara, yeah, I think it's a joke, so hopefully they do fix that. It should work with all Void supers. That's what it should be. All Void supers should allow it to work. I think that would be perfect. And more. Plenty of other small tweaks to exotic armor, aiming to provide meaningful utility boosts. Oh, that's cool. Utility boosts, so I guess probably subclass verbs and anti-barrier and stuff like that. So we'll see. Finally, the most important thing ever. Fucking hell. Pathfinder feedback and weekly Bright Dust. So we have 350 weekly Bright Dust. Up through the start maintenance for episode 2 on October 8th. Each deposit is only there for 1 week, so be sure to pick yours up each week before weekly reset. Make sure you grab it, it's free Bright Dust. They are talking about changing it and doing stuff with it, but they're not really sure fully yet, so I'm not going to read through all this. It's just a bunch of blah, 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 blah. I think the best solution is to each node like it is a repeatable bounty. So each node is plus 10 Bright Dust, except I think it should be plus 15. I think plus 20 is too much, because if you do the math for that, I think plus 15 is perfect. Each node does plus 15, so if you do all the nodes, you have plus 15 for each one, right? Makes sense. And then when you complete it, you get a reward at the end of it. But most people won't complete the whole thing, because that means they have to do everything. So, for those that just want to do one row of it, you know, like Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard, whatever, right? You do that, and there you go. They should make it, though, where every single row, there's 3 rows, only 3 rows, and they all connect though, but there's 3 rows instead of the 2 at the very end. There should be 3 at the very end. It'll be Crucible, Vanguard, and Crucible, Vanguard, and Gambit. So whatever you want to play, and then 1 row for each of them. But you can, let's say you play some Gambit, but then you want to go play Crucible, then you can play Crucible as well, and it counts towards it still. So they're all connected, right? They're all connected with each other. So you can have them all connected, Gambit, Crucible, things. So they should just all be the same thing. Is my point. They should all, instead of specifically, they should just all be get kills in any of these, and then you get stuff. And like I said, you finish all 15, or all whatever there are, you get 15 per each, and then you get the bonus when you reset. It's that simple. I really think it's that simple. That way you get a ton of Bright Dust still. If you want to do all of them, then you get all of them done, you get extra Bright Dust. If you don't want to do all of them, you just want to do the 1 row, get the row done to it so you can reset, then you still get a little extra constantly, and it's a choice. And you constantly reset it. But then they need to be actually good, you know, like Crucible kills should not be 50 sniper kills or 30 sniper kills. I think it's 30. It's 30 sniper kills. You know how hard it is to get 30 sniper kills in Crucible? Fuck me. In this meta, even the good snipers, dude, you talk to anyone that's cracked at sniping, even they'll say it's a pain in the ass. Because it's just snipers aren't that dominant anymore. Shotguns are mental. So it should be like 5 sniper kills at max. That's the truth to it. I think it would be fine if it was a little more, but the reality is the old sniper ones were 5 kills. So I don't know why all of a sudden we've gone up to 30, or well, 20, whatever it was. 30, 20, 30, some shit like that. It should purely be like the old system, the old bounties, repeatable bounties, because that's what they are. They're like repeatable bounties. And yeah, some people are like, oh, but what about the main bounties that used to be there? They're not like them, though. The way they talk and the way they have it set up, it's not like that. And even if it was, again, it was still 5 kills. It was just something usually more specific. The daily bounties were more specific, and the repeatable ones were more specific, if that makes sense. I think I'm explaining that bad. Basically, Jolt. Repeatable one would say get kills with SMG, a bow, hunters, titans, warlocks for Crucible, right? But then it would say for the dailies get volt kills, grenade kills, something like that. You could get grenade bounties as well, but it'd be specific. Solar kill for grenade or some shit. Like, I don't remember. The daily stuff was more, it was weird. But I don't know. They decided to say fuck that, threw it out the window. So when they did that, they kind of fucked it up. But anyways, into the next part. Trash, tons of stuff that don't work. What's new? Just nothing new. And then we got down here. That's everything we have for this week. It's been a difficult couple of weeks for the team, and we want to thank you all again for your support. We'll be providing updates and listening to feedback from our Dusty 2 Teams account throughout the week, and we'll be back next week with another Twid. Bungie, I gave you some good insight on your fucking thing. I really wish you would take it, because I promise you it would help the game a lot. But you know what? It's fine. Ignore the small guy, because the small guy don't mean nothing, right? Even though the smaller Crucible channels and the smaller everything for Destiny usually have some crazy ideals that actually everyone likes. So, ironic, right? Bungie for you. But it's okay. I think they want to kill their game at this point. We're all convinced of it. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Wish you all well. Thanks for watching the video. Adios. We out. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know it's a rant, but Bungie in a nutshell. So, why is there not a rant, right?